What's up, everybody? I'm Bells.
And I'm Mel.
And today we're going to be doing Bleach episode 347 and 348. Might be more episodes this time around because we're pushing a lot of episodes this week. But this intro is going to be pretty slow episodes. But obviously, look up here. You'll see how many episodes we're doing. But with that being said, man, it should be a very fun episode. The last episode, we found out that Ichigo could probably get his powers back. And we got these new characters, like these full brain characters that have these new powers and stuff. That they're able to draw up souls. So we're going to see how everything plays out this episode.
And if you guys are new here, consider subscribing. We upload Bleach every week. We also have the early uncut access on Patreon. The link to that will be in the description below. With that being said, let's jump into the video.
Let's go.
Wow, it seems like Chad is really just with these guys. Especially this chick.
Oh, it's a soul. Turning into a hollow. Or not. Oh yeah, he's about to turn into a hollow for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Okay. What is this? What do you do as I ask? Is he forcibly? What the hell did he do to him? What just happened?
We need some answers.
These guys have very interesting powers. Uh-oh, wait till she see Orihime.
Oh gosh.
She's about to get so jealous probably.
Yep. They're gonna be fighting for Ichigo.
Uh-oh.
Whose spiritual pressure is that?
Oh, it's a hollow. So it wasn't Ichigo emitting that spiritual pressure when Uryu saw it. It was it was someone else's spiritual he saw on him. So basically someone around him that had that spiritual pressure. Uh-oh. Okay, the hollow looks like it left.
Uh-oh. She's getting salty. Who is she?
I like this OST.
Me too.
This is nice.
This is my vibe.
This OST is a vibe right now. I like this.
Who's that?
Chad.
Try to persuade him.
I see. Someone besides us. Right.
It's probably that guy with the book.
Right. See, they weren't aware of it.
Weren't.
Now they know. That's what Ichigo wanted to know.
Oh,
there he is.
Speaking of the devil. This guy's always reading.
He's just reading his book and just walking away all the time. He definitely ain't reading that book though.
I wonder what book, like, is it a journal or is it an actual novel?
Hollow's probably there. Damn, Ichigo can't see anything.
Damn.
That boy Ichigo
He tried.
Messed up. Why can't I see it? Of course you can't see it, bro. You don't have your powers.
Damn, that's frustrating.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. What was that? Oh, Genjo.
Okay, coming in smooth. But he's worried about that other person that's trying to get to Ichigo.
I'll take care of this guy. Okay. All right.
He's
let's
showing
see.
off.
Oh, interesting the way he holds that sword.
Like almost like a baseball bat.
Yeah, but he doesn't hold it. He holds it at two different ends. Very interesting. All right. Very interesting. Let me guess. This is gonna force Ichigo to get his powers back because he feels powerless, probably.
I guess, yeah, Ichigo is their only hope.
Right.
So they have to take care of him.
Ichigo's here, of course. Yep, that's just like Ichigo. He's gonna help him out now.
Uh-oh.
Right. Makes sense. Oh, is that Ichigo's?
Yeah, the one that he threw in the water?
Oh, this guy. Man, this guy been keeping an eye on him. All right. Looks like Ichigo about to get his powers back. That's going to be very interesting. One thing is these guys, they seem to have understood that there is somebody else, you know, that's doing something to Ichigo. And we don't even understand, what is that other guy trying to get at? You know what I'm saying? Like, he hasn't really shown a motive or what he really wants from Ichigo just yet. He keeps attacking Ichigo's friends, putting Ichigo in certain predicaments, but he hasn't said anything. He hasn't said a word. The only word he actually said is, he said it was a couple. He said a couple words to that soul that became a hollow, and he said a couple words to that guy that he had to do the job for him.
Yeah.
But it was all to seemingly get to Ichigo. And he was there with Ichigo at this point, but he just had a hollow grab Ichigo's sister. And I don't understand what this guy's trying to do. What is he trying to get at?
Yeah.
We know what the Genjo crew is trying to do. They're trying to get Ichigo get his powers back, and from him getting his powers back, he can help them.
Yeah.
But what is this other guy that seemingly has the same kind of powers as them trying to achieve? I thought maybe he's trying to maybe kill Ichigo or have Ichigo not do that because he doesn't want those people to
to achieve
what
their
they
goal.
want to achieve. But
yeah.
I just can't understand what his goal is. You know what I'm saying?
That's the first thing that came to mind, is that he may be trying to stop Ichigo stop Ichigo from siding with Genjo and execution.
Right.
Because he probably is like one of those people that share that same ability, and maybe he doesn't want to lose his powers at some point. So I mean, that's so, like, I don't know.
Yeah, he hasn't really said anything voiced what his goal is. And it's just interesting. Genjo seems to be always in the middle of it, like Genjo being there to save Ichigo from that hollow. And I wonder how Ichigo would look at that, because let's say a hollow pops up and my sister's getting taken, and it seems like Genjo's always there. You know, Genjo's always there at these opportunities, because the first time he met Genjo was that guy that the other guy seemed to. Now that I think about it, the other guy that was running with Genjo's bag was working with the other guy too.
That is interesting.
And it seems like Genjo purposely put himself in that position because he wanted to purposely, make contact with Ichigo. But it seems that guy was also working with the other guy.
But he knew.
There's something weird. There is something off here. Something just feels off with Genjo and that other guy. They're connected some way. You know what I'm saying? Especially with that guy that took that bag.
They seemed surprised to know that there was someone else there.
He did seem surprised, but it seems like he's always there opportunistic times. And it's like I just don't know. There's something off. There's something off. But whatever. Point is, let's go and jump into the next episode. Let's go and check it out. Let's go. All right, Bleach 348. Man, their dad has been gone in like
a couple episodes.
What kind of dad does this? Just gone.
Leave his kids. Is that their dad?
That's Ichigo.
Oh.
Ichigo says,
"I'm home." Dad.
Maybe they feel better about their brother now.
Yeah, maybe. And they must live a boring life just in that room.
どっか広いとこで修行的なこと。毎回見たくもないパンツ見せられて迷惑なんだよね。ごめん。もう一回最初から言ってくれる？
She was really about to repeat herself again.
It's your training facility. Okay, interesting.
Does that have anything to do with her ability?
My full bring. I guess so.
Oh, okay.
Dollhouse full bring. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
that is so cute.
All right. Did she make that heart? She got a heart on Ichigo. Oh, damn. All right then.
I guess you have to have that heart sticker.
She permitted him to go in, so that sticker is his permission slip or whatever. Man, these abilities are very interesting. Feels like I'm watching a completely different anime somewhat. Sometimes. What the hell is that?
Oh gosh.
Okay. It's a
big pig. A big pig.
Big pig. If you can use full bring, that is. Ah, are they trying to force Ichigo to use full bring as well? Huh. Full bring is the power of love. Mm. I see. Okay. Give it a try. Well, she said it's about things you love, so maybe love hard? I don't know. Right. Oh, this thing can talk? What the heck?
This looks crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, this is
So she made a
sick
person
game.
into that. Oh, it's gonna be completely dark in there. Oh my gosh, she's just gonna let.
Yeah, she's letting them brawl. He's just like running away. He has to face them.
Yeah, just love hard, dude. Love hard. Like an attachment.
Good point.
Yeah, did he just dodge that? How fast was he? Your combat pass?
Crazy beast
What
mode.
is
Oh
this?
shoot.
Oh damn.
What is he turning into?
A big crazy elephant with
Pig.
5 eyes. I mean, pig. Elephant. Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eyes. So this guy is never gonna go back to his, I guess, human form or whatever.
I don't know if she said if he was a human, but
I think she said she got his soul or something like that, and put it into his pig.
oh wait. So that was his power.
Oh, the whole box has a timer?
Oh, everything was left to him? Oh, damn. God of the time.
God of the time.
あなたへお伝えするのは端によって跡形もなく焼き尽くされます。この3つが時の炎により焼き尽くされ
Oh,
る。
Damn.
shoot.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. So you can't remove them from the box. So this dude, Sobring, is about time.
Time tells no
Time
lie.
restrictions.
さえも解除は不可能。条件設定の過ちは即死へとつながるのです。核も恐ろしきことなのです。
This guy's power is crazy.
もっと
This guy has a familiar voice on him. I think that's Sanji's voice, right?
And let me pay more
Sounds
attention to
like
his
Sanji.
voice.
Damn. Oh, nice one, Ichigo.
フルブリンガ
Love.
俺たちの能力は物質に宿る
Oh,
魂を
drawing
引
out
き
the
出して
soul, right.
刺激することだ。俺の心にあったのは誇りだった。
Was pride.
俺はそれでこの肌に誇りを失うようなことはなかった。
数えきれねえよ
Too many times to count. Alright, it's working. Seems like it's working. Ooh, what is this? Okay.
It's like,
Oh, okay. Damn, we're gonna leave the episode like that when things are actually getting good.
right?
All right, guys, dope episode, man. Seems like Ichigo's about to get some powers back. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be the same powers that he's had before because it's like a full bring. So it's probably gonna be some new, interesting abilities that Ichigo's gonna have. So we're
Yeah.
gonna see how everything plays out with that. All right. This is Zangetsu Sword
Sword
Guard.
Guard.
Oh, the guard itself. Ah, makes sense.
これ
Okay.
フルブリンク
That's his full bring.
Looks dope.
それはお前の持つ道具の魂にも刻み込
Got
む。
his dash in the tool.
お前が戦いを終えて、お前の大交渉はお前の力を覚え
Your
て
combat path still remembers. So what does that mean, though? What does that really mean? Can he actually become a Soul Reaper again because of that? Oh, don't tell me that guy's watching. Oh, wait. Who the hell is that?
It's another person.
Right. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, he just sent it flying and... What the hell did he do?
Well, he hasn't mastered it
Right, he
yet.
doesn't understand it yet. That was, oh, he's trying to figure out how to use it, obviously.
So this is
Okay.
like a learning curve for him.
Only comes out
Also,
when
maybe it's
fighting.
like used for close combat. Like he can't release it.
Right. Like
Or at
this-
least for now until he learns it.
Oh, there
Oh,
we
he
go.
got it.
He hit back. It didn't cut.
そういう力
Oh, so he's basically just guarding.
Okay. Did they feel
Okay.
that?
Interesting.
そんなに懐に入ったら
What does she mean by that?
Oh, the sensation of Getsuka Tensho.
Oh, he was able to
Ah,
strike.
okay. So
He
just,
cut him.
He just threw something at it, like a shuriken.
死神の力を取り戻せるかもしれねえ
Yeah, this is not really Soul Reaper like though. This is something different. I don't know how this is gonna get his real powers back.
外に出すのはそれを見届けて
Oh, maybe he hasn't achieved it. Okay, there we go.
しょうがないわねどうしてやってもいいの
Okay. What the hell? Why did she do that to him? Okay. Oh, that's how she turns them back. You see, there was a dude.
ハウスは解除される
So she has to sneeze. Oh, that's so disgusting.
タオルいる
Just like tickle her nose in order to sneeze.
黙ってだろ
I wonder if that really works. Can I tickle my nose and then I'll sneeze?
I'm sure,
レアツ
sure
の
it
引っ
does
込む
work.
姿がわかんねえと思ったら
Ichigo wouldn't what? That was Rukia back there, wasn't
Was
it?
that?
Yeah, that sounded like Rukia.
今のは
Yeah, that was
You're
Rukia's
right.
voice.
声だった
Oh my god, I wonder if he can communicate with her through that.
See what I'm saying? That guy's kind of sketchy. He's definitely up to something.
That seems sketchy,
No, that's
yeah.
he's 100% sketch. Okay,
Oh, this is the guy who was
こいつ
following
で
her.
すか
right.
Oh, he probably was hired
Oh,
by
he's
this
work-
guy.
He works with this guy too.
He has like random people working for him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like one-time deals.
帰ってるんだと
Don't tell me she's not even gonna notice him. She's not even gonna notice him.
立つんだ
Oh, Tsukishima, you saw that? That was
Yeah.
the name.
ちょっち死んでもらえますかね
Dying a little. The heck?
顔戦って必勝だたとこにガツンと一発お見舞いしてやんぜ
He won't be able to do it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. She's so beautiful. I can't touch her.
This is Sanji.
She's hot. He's gonna faint.
This guy, man.
Is he scared of him? Or he doesn't want to let him down?
Oh. Oh, Tsukishima is here. Oh man, Orihime is in trouble. Damn, she's in trouble.
I wonder if he's just gonna like hold her hostage.
He actually looks like the pig doll.
He actually looks like a pig. Uh-oh. He's about to go back in the dollhouse.
Oh, okay.
You're what? He talks way too much. He means business when he closes that book.
Uh-oh.
He removes his bookmark.
Damn. What does that mean? Okay. So it seems like his power is probably tied to that book.
Oh, his full bring? That makes sense, yeah. What?
Oh, okay. Damn, Chad sensed that from here.
Oh, he's burning the...
Mind taking response. Oh, it's a sword.
So the bookmark turns into a
sword. Oh. Okay. I don't think so.
Book of the End.
Book of the End. Okay.
Yikes.
Okay, Orihime, let's see what you can do now, because I'm not sure what you're going to be able to do. Alright, guys, so interesting episode. Chad and Ichigo seem to know that Orihime is in trouble, so they're probably going to come to her rescue and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I'm happy, like, we're getting, like, because we were, you know, with the Ronkars and stuff, we're dealing with a lot of, like, Sanbakutos and, what is the other thing that the Espadas had?
Oh, they had their release.
Yeah, like their release and stuff. So I like how this is like something completely different and like new that they're bringing in.
Yeah, no, it is different.
It's like
and
a fresh,
new.
it's a fresh start.
Different enemy type. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in the next episode. Let's go check it out. Let's go. Bleach 350. Here we go.
Hey, we're almost there.
Hey, 16,
we're so close.
16 more episodes or 15 more episodes. So it's at Inoue's house. Man, don't tell me she's gonna send her attacking thing again and that guy gonna get folded. Every time she sends him out.
You think he's gonna get folded? I don't think so, because he seems like...
I'm not talking about Tsukishima getting folded. I'm talking about like her little attacking thing.
Oh.
You know, she has like a attacking function.
Yeah.
I forget the name.
Yeah, I call him Fairy.
Every time she brings him out, he gets folded. Uh-oh. This boy's in his trance now.
Did you just say my name? Did he already attack?
Uh-oh.
He's gone.
Oh my gosh, what?
What the heck? Now Orihime. He already hurt 2 of Ichigo's friends.
Damn. They were too late, obviously.
What?
体の中に刃が入ってくる感触があったのに黒崎くん、佐渡くんもなんでここに何もなかったけどな
Why is she lying?
今お腹痛くてうずくまってたから
Don't tell me she's doing that because Ichigo's here.
あれは誰だ
誰って友達だよ友達
What?
友達と別れた後にお腹痛くなっちゃって
Does this have anything to do with...
Oh my gosh, this is probably part of his power.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? we've seen this kind of similar thing happen in another anime. Let me see if you remember. Let's see if you remember exactly what's going on here. We've seen a similar thing like this in an anime before. Do you remember?
I'm trying to think.
There's a specific character, very famous character. Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
It's in JoJo.
Oh, you're talking about the new season?
No.
Who is it?
It's Rohan. Rohan.
Oh, with his manga.
With his manga.
Yeah.
He did that to one of the characters in JoJo. I forget his name right now. But he rewrites stuff about them. And this guy carries a book.
I remember him.
Right? He carries a book. So he probably rewrote certain things within Orihime and making her say, oh, he was a friend. Whatever. And she's not able to say who he really is or something like that.
Yeah, because like deep down inside it, it looks like she actually knows what's going on, but she's not saying what's going on.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's probably what's going on here for sure.
Going on. We said that like 5 times.
Yeah. Dang.
No, not your friend.
This guy is gonna be a problem.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, oh man, this guy's gonna be a serious problem. Damn, that must suck, man.
It's like you're trapped in your own body and your own thoughts. It's terrible.
This is terrible.
Yeah, I think this is a little different than Rohan, but it's like kind of the same concept.
Right. Chad is thinking what I was originally thinking. And that's not what's going on.
It's more than that, buddy.
Yeah, this is gonna get interesting. This is gonna get very interesting. Ichigo's picking up on it. Man, it must suck, man. Ichigo's really not like he can't even feel spiritual pressure or anything.
Going from being at the top to now being at the bottom somewhat.
He's happy, so he's drinking a lot. Ain't no more, bro.
You've had enough. Is it Ichigo calling?
Ichigo.
井上もチャドも何も言わねえけど確実に何かあったはずなんだ月島たちだろうやっぱり知ってるのか
So they do know.
He was probably part of he was probably part of this crew at some point. And he turned on them. It's kind of like an Aizen thing, like he was once and he left and he did his own
I don't
thing.
want to say this guy's Aizen, but
no, I'm not saying he's like as strong as
I
him.
definitely hear you.
To his boss. She must be desperate for employees.
Can't rely on you on this situation, though. Maybe he can rely on Kisuke that he still hasn't checked up on. I would have definitely went to Kisuke already.
Seriously. I don't know why he hasn't.
Ichigo is very prideful. I feel like he wants to take care of things on his own. Oh, he used to be their leader.
What happened?
Very interesting.
For shared purpose.
Oh, so he transferred the powers to a substitute soul reaper. Had a change of heart. What? What was the reason? That seems kind of weird for someone to just do that.
So now they need another substitute soul reaper because of that.
Oh, okay, this is the thing that he had earlier in the episodes ago. Oh, this was his combat. But you already made contact.
I hit it right on the ball.
Is that Ichigo's dad?
Yeah.
Finally.
It's been a couple of episodes. What is he
Yeah.
random? It's like so random.
Oh, Ichigo didn't even go to him. Dude, at least go ask your dad what's up. Is that Kisuke?
I think it is.
It is Kisuke,
Yeah.
of course.
Can tell by the sound of his footsteps.
何でも念のためだ。
Just in case someone's eavesdropping.
Does Ichigo just not trust his dad and Kisuke or something?
忘れてた。
あの浦原って男を分かった気になってる？
Damn, Ichigo is falling. That's what's going on.
本当に敵だったら
Really his enemy? What is Ichigo even
今
saying?
の俺にどうにかできるのか。
What?
ダメだ。
Oh my gosh.
急いで力を取り戻さねえと。
Ichigo fell into the trap. He fell into the mind games. Damn, bro. Oh man.
大丈夫か？
なんだかすごく怖いものみたいな気がする。
Let me guess. Chad is about to get ambushed right now.
二
Nope.
人組だったって言って。
All right, cool.
Why does he have? What is he
He
doing?
just sneezed on him, I think.
話
Oh.
を続けていいかな。
All right. So now Chad knows. All right then. At least one person knows. So she wasn't able to tell them because Ichigo was there because I guess whatever he did to her had to do with Ichigo, but she could tell Chad.
やめてくれな
Or
い。
maybe there's a time limit on it.
彼女にはもう挟んだ。
Placed it inside her.
これ以上の接触は
Place what
必
inside
要
her?
ない。
Oh, so that's what he did when he had cut her.
Chad, of course.
佐渡康
He is gonna go after Chad. Interesting. Wow, guys. Okay, very interesting dynamic playing out, man. This guy Tsukishima, we still
Very
don't know what he's
mysterious.
playing at. The only thing that Genjo told us about him was basically that, you know, he had a change of heart and that he had the same goals as them, as, you know, removing that power that they have and giving it to Substitute Soul Reaper. But all of a sudden he had a change of heart and he killed the Substitute Soul Reaper along with some allies, friends of his. So now we don't know why he did that. We know he had a change of heart, but we don't know why he had the change of heart and why did he. I get killing the Soul Reaper, but why did he kill his allies? Why did he have to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the purpose of killing your allies? Let's say he didn't want to lose the power. He wanted to keep his power.
Yeah.
What was the purpose of killing allies? So
Because his allies or people like his subordinates or whatever you would call them.
yeah, he was the leader of them too.
He was a leader, but also that group of people, they gave that Substitute Soul Reaper their power.
Yeah,
So I think he had to do that, maybe
But why did he have to do that if
to achieve whatever his goal is.
But they already lost the power. They're not a threat. If they lost the power, they're not a real threat to him. So why would he just kill them? Like, I don't know. It just seems like, I don't know.
It was impulsive, like.
Yeah, is it just impulsive that he did that?
There's no way.
He's just like a crazy person. But I'm sure there's more to his story, so we'll probably learn that in the future episodes. But yeah, interesting episode, man. We're gonna see how everything plays out. Another thing, Ichigo, bro. I get it.
Oh.
You know.
Oh, Kisuke.
He fell into the mind game. He fell for what? What was that guy name?
Tsukishima? Oh, Genjo?
Genjo is telling him, "Oh, do you really know Kisuke? Do you
Oh,
really know your
yeah,
dad?"
your family.
Like, he doesn't even, like, he's questioning his own dad and Kisuke. Like, after everything he's been through.
Especially with his dad.
Like,
oh, and
after
Kisuke, too.
But I get that, you know, the thing about it, I get that the dad was hiding stuff from him, sure. But that's still your dad, you know? And at the end of the day, you've been through so many things with them. If they were gonna do something to Ichigo, they probably would have done it a while ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like for this new guy to come along, Genjo,
And
to me, Genjo is the suspicious one. It like everything points to like Genjo being suspicious, but Ichigo chooses to, you know, get into his mind games and not go to his dad or even Kisuke. Like, bro, Kisuke has helped him in so many cases to go back and save his friends and everything. Granted, Kisuke was at the beginning of a lot of this stuff with the Hogyoku and stuff like that. But, you know, Kisuke, I don't think Kisuke has ever, besides that, has done something to where Ichigo, he would lose Ichigo's trust. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Like, it's just like, I don't know. It is what it is. You know, that's how it's written right now. But I think Ichigo should have definitely made contact with them at some point, because he's probably going. I guarantee you, this dude Ginjo ain't what he's making it out to see, because he's too sketchy.
There's a
Way
possibility. I mean, I like the whole mystery of everything, but you have to admit, Ichigo's dad and Kisuke, they seem a little
No, they definitely got some
suspicious too.
They definitely got some suspicious activities going
yeah,
on.
they're doing something that they don't want Ichigo to know, because the dad knew that Ichigo was there.
But what if it's to protect Ichigo?
It might be
You know
to
what I'm
protect
saying?
him, but at the same time, I feel like Ichigo does have a reason to kind of, not fully trust them, because they're being very suspicious. I think
the thing is, Ichigo himself told the dad he didn't want to know at that time, and he would
at that time, but that was like
but he would welcome his
while they're
dad,
fighting.
He said when his dad was ready that he would come and he would listen to his dad when his dad was ready. But at this point in time, like, I don't think his dad has given him anything to like be suspicious of, like to not trust him.
I mean, he was hiding a big secret. You know what I mean?
Sure, I guess it is a big secret, but it's not life threatening. That's not life threatening.
Sure, but
that's not something where I'm like, damn, I don't trust my dad. I'm not, because he might kill me or what.
Yeah,
or,
no.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you have this issue right here. There's this guy, Tsukishima, hunting you and your friends down. Someone that could help, because you obviously don't got your powers. You know what I'm saying? You go to a complete stranger. I get it. This complete stranger is helping him out right now and getting this power back, full bring, whatever. But go to Kisuke. Go to your dad. You know what I'm saying? Those people can help you out. But, look, he's the main character. It has to play out this way, right? It got to play out this way. I'm just saying, like, in common sense wise, I would go to Kisuke. I don't know, if I was in that position, I'm going to Kisuke. I'm going to my dad. We're going to figure this stuff out, right? And that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah.
But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the next episode. Let's go check it out. Let's go. Okay, what is this? Oh, okay. It's going to be an episode about her? Bleach 351.
おい、ちょっと待て。
何よ。
At least Ichigo changing clothes.
またあの箱の中で修
These
行や
guys
ろうかよ
ain't changing clothes at all.
またってどういう鳥かごがあんたのための修行。
Ah, so
Okay.
now he's gonna
Uh-oh.
possibly go against a bird.
格下げにしか思えねえんだけ
This guy out here just playing his PSP all day long.
お前はお前の意志でフ
Through
ル
your
ブリン
own
グを体
will.
得する必要がある。
ど。俺の力を覚醒させるなら、お前たちの誰かと戦わせてくれ。
Let me fight one of you. Interesting.
この鳥川さんで十
Oh, he's fighting a chicken.
Mystic chicken is plenty.
またそいつかよ。
Wait, so he's gonna be fighting two?
Yeah, 2 and 1.
So 2v1.
納得しちゃってるじゃん。
うるさい。
同じ学校だったよね。
Why are they so like keen on Sado as much as Ichigo? I understand Ichigo because he's half human, half Soul Reaper.
No, I think it's because he's targeting his friends to get to Ichigo. I think. I don't know. There's a lot of mystery in this guy's the way he's working. So
Unless there's something we don't know about Sado.
nah, I just think this guy's. We just don't know
イチゴが
his
望ん
real
だんだ。
objective yet.
許可するわ。
So they keep decreasing the time because last time was 15 minutes, right? Now it's 10.
I think it was 30 minutes last time.
ワイのたちの骨川君や。
Bone scream. What did she do?
I don't know.
好きになれないだけなんだ。
She doesn't like her powers.
That's probably why she wants to get rid of them. Probably hurt people in the process.
There's definitely trauma associated with it.
いや、俺たちを狙っている敵の能力は記憶の操作ということか。
To manipulate memories, right?
戦うか。
He's well aware that he's next in line.
俺までやられるわけにはいかない。
Ichigo need to focus on his training, man. You can't do anything for Chad right now.
この修行が終わるまでそこから出すわけにはいかねえ。
Oh, it's this guy going after
言ってる場合
Chad.
じゃねえだろ。
結局そいつは正義のヒーローぶりたいだけなんじゃないの？
The hero of
今
justice.
のあんたが出てってどうするのさ？何にもなりゃしないよ。
True. She's speaking facts. This is facts.
私はやっぱり相手に
Regret, huh? Okay, what is this?
Lights.
What does that mean? Oh, these
That's
guys are gonna transform. They're gonna
Fullbring.
get bigger. Yeah,
Yikes. This thing is hideous.
yeah, they're gonna get bigger. Time tell no lies. Uh-oh. Oh, damn, they're not, that's not even affecting them.
後悔も残らないんじゃない
Exactly. And she's speaking facts. Okay. It's a lot bigger now. Damn, he got both of them. Nice. Damn, he actually broke free without being sneezed on. Interesting. He's already back to Tsukishima?
ご苦労様
So his job was only to tell him? Yo.
What do you mean to
that's-
tell him?
His job was only to tell Chad. Like run after Chad but not really engage. So all he did was run after Chad, and Chad even said himself, like, this guy never engaged.
Yeah, he never
He
like
just
attacked.
ran and then he just left. And then Tsukishima told him, good job. So
I
that's
guess to
basically
just
all he wanted
yeah.
him to do.
I guess to like
Was that
warn
only
him.
what do you mean warn?
Warn him that like he's being watched, or that he's that he's like next in line. I don't understand why he would
That's
just
not. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. That's not how I see it. I see it because what was the purpose of what happened here with the Chad thing? Everything got back to Ichigo. It got back to Ichigo, and guess what happened with Ichigo? He got stronger. He got out of this thing. Was that a way to get to Ichigo? Just so that Ichigo can feel that Chad was in trouble or was in danger?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing that happened here. Like, he didn't really do anything. The only thing that happened is that
You think it was like maybe a distraction?
I don't know if it was. Maybe it could have been a distraction.
Because you know,
sure.
like Tsukishima like wants to stop Ichigo. You
Right,
know,
right. It
so
could've
maybe
been-
it could have been a distraction of, you know, for Ichigo to a distraction like during his training, during a
Yeah.
time of getting stronger.
Yeah, that could have been it too. That could definitely be it for sure. No, yeah, you're 100% right. Distraction could definitely be it. I also see it another way where, because it's just so weird the way Tsukishima is moving. He doesn't seem like a person. It seems like in some ways he's working with them in some ways. He's working with these guys to like get Ichigo to do certain things. It feels like Ichigo is being manipulated by all these guys. I don't know about all these guys, but specifically with Genjo and maybe Tsukishima as well.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems like that Genjo and Tsukishima are manipulating Ichigo in two different ways. You know, like Tsukishima's doing it his own way, and Genjo's doing it his own way as well. Because I don't trust either. Obviously, we can't trust Tsukishima, but I don't trust Genjo. There's something off about him. He's been super sketchy, but it just seems like in their own ways, they're manipulating Ichigo to get to certain points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I see it, but it could definitely be, like you said, a distraction. That could also be it too. So
It's just so mysterious, and we really don't know.
Tsukishima's the one that makes it so weird because we don't really know what his goal is.
ねえよさっさとやってくれ
Is there a rodent in there? More training. If Tsukishima interferes again, then I'm convinced it's a distraction. Like during his training time.
Right, but how would he know? Like, I guess he would know because he knows that they're working with him.
なんだ
Oh,
ぬいぐるみじゃねえんだな
no plushies
あん
this
たにはも
time.
う必要ないって分かったからね、確か
Okay,
ジャッキー・トリスタンよ
Jackie Tristan.
よろしく
さっさと始めようぜ
ダーティーブーツ
Dirty boots. Okay.
Pretty cool.
Ah.
That's that.
She
That's
looks
that.
pretty cool. Oh, she's behind. Damn.
That's that form that they showed, like
What?
throughout. You know, they kind of showed like a silhouette of that form.
When?
of hers.
In the opening?
No. I didn't watch the opening.
Right, you didn't watch the opening. That's what
Throughout the episode, like part in the episode, you can kind of see her transform.
Yeah. They did show. You're right. You're right about that. Like in a backstory. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
in a backstory.
You're right about that. But yeah. Wow. Okay. What's her name?
Jackie.
Jackie. Okay. So very interesting stuff. Dirty boots. So it seems like her boots are like her attachments, and it makes her transform into like this thing. Well, this outfit that makes her fast, and it seems like she's gonna be kicking like Sanji. So
yeah,
we're gonna see
like
how
the
everything
girl
plays out
version
with
of
that.
Sanji.
Right. But yeah, we'll see. But let's go ahead and jump in the next episode. Let's go check it out. Let's go.
Dirty boots.
I like that shot right there. That was fire. That shot was lit.
She has that like Michael Jackson pose.
Yeah, she's lit. Ooh, here we go. Damn. She's not playing around.
Smart, because everyone,
Yeah.
you know, tells their enemy their power and their ability.
352. Here we go.
やだ
What a brat.
Is she jealous or something that
Maybe.
Jackie's in there with Ichigo? Okay.
言わなくていいっつってんだ
Why doesn't she want to look at her full ring?
I don't know. And who did she say that to? Like us? Was
Right?
she-
Like as a viewer?
Yeah, was she talking to us? These guys are okay. They're strong, but they're not that strong. Like if Ichigo was at his real power,
Yeah.
like Ichigo would do away with, well, specifically her. And
I think it's because like we've seen the Spadas and like
yeah, like they're so
extremely
strong.
powerful
Yeah,
characters.
Ichigo is just like, this is just low tier for him right here. But obviously he doesn't have his power. but
Yeah, not necessarily now.
This is
because
more
of-
like Chad's level, sorta. Yeah, I'm just imagining Ichigo being at full power. These guys just would not stand a chance.
No, not at all.
As an enemy type or, you know, a new type, seems like whatever.
Dirty boots が 汚れて
They're
いくよ
getting dirty. Okay.
ダーティーブーツは名前の通り汚れれば汚れるほど強くなる
The dirtier they get, the stronger they become. Dirty Boots sounds like a stand name. Dirty
Yeah.
Boots.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds like a
だい
stand
たい
name.
汚れると強くなるって何よそればっかみたい私汚れ
It
る
is kind of like dumb.
What?
Like what she said is just like, oh, the dirtier her boots get, the stronger she gets. She's like, oh, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm like, like it's not stupid. It's
Yeah,
kind of like
she kind of mid. She's kind of
lame.
mid, to be honest.
Is she just jealous of Jackie, maybe?
Oh, she's definitely probably jealous and stuff that she's fighting with Ichigo.
あんた今まで霊体で戦いすぎて現実感なくしてんじゃないの死ぬんだよ
You're mortal, you can die.
一番でかい隙ができる
Hmm.
だろ
Okay. Oh, what? What is
Ring Light?
this?
What's that?
That's the little green thing that Tsukishima and Genjo was doing, like on the floor. You know how they could like manipulate the floor to jump higher or whatever? Or the water? Oh.
高速移動への予備動作
Next high speed jump, right.
初めてる証拠
He's beginning to master full bring.
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of experience.
Kisuke.
Kisuke.
Now he want to think about Kisuke.
最初の
Her battle experience, of course.
Experience.
あんたらより上だ
I got more experience than you guys. Huh.
バカ
Yes,
使い
sir.
I like the confidence.
おう
Oh, Chad's here.
能力について知りたい
That was suspicious.
そうか
So you told Genjo.
イチゴ
Why?
Oh, it's probably losing control. He's probably losing control.
その刀に特殊能力はない
That sword possesses no special abilities.
中止だ
何言ってんだよまだだろ
リルカドールハウスを解いて
Oh,
crap.
damn.
俺はいつだってこうしてきたんだ。
This is how I always done it.
早く力を取り戻せって言ってんだよ。 危険だって言ってんだ。叩き潰されなきゃわかんないのかい。
自分のフルブリング本来の力を
Ah, makes sense.
そいつは月島の能力じゃねえ。
Okay, so this is new? Or is he lying?
石田瓜生はどうなんだ。
Ah, there's just something so off about
島に
him.
切られたんだろ。
She's not gonna take it easy on him anymore.
月島じゃない。
It wasn't Tsukishima, then who the hell was it? It was Tsukishima. We saw that.
This guy.
Wait, he said, are you sure? Wait. Wait, Tsukishima's here!
Ah.
Wait.
銀城
Oh, damn.
Oh, crap.
Yo.
Oh,
what?
Ichigo.
Oh, wait a second. Hold up, wait a second here.
Did he?
I think Ichigo broke out probably before.
Ah.
Ichigo Soul Reaper! Ichigo got his power back!
He doesn't seem to. Oh.
Yo, Ichigo looks different! What is this?
That must.
Yo, let's go. Because, you know, if...
Maybe it's a combination of like Full Bring
And Soul Reaper?
and Soul Reaper.
No, for sure.
And now Ichigo has all these different like abilities.
Yeah, but I think Ichigo got out in the nick of time because I think because with Tsukishima cutting that thing, because of the power of the other guy, it would have had Ichigo going in flames because he didn't complete the time limit or whatever. So Ichigo probably broke out right before Tsukishima cut that thing. So very, very interesting, man. So Ichigo powers looks to be back.
Yeah.
He looks like he has his power back
Yeah.
and he looks completely different. So that's pretty
Tsukishima
awesome.
made his grand entrance, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna see. what
Genjo
happens
seems
with him.
surprised too.
No, for sure.
So,
Yeah,
like,
he looked very surprised about
Maybe
that.
we
So
were wrong about him.
I still think he's a little sketchy, but yeah, maybe him and Tsukishima are not really, you know. Or I don't think they're working together, but maybe they're not. They're not
They
really.
don't have his best interests.
Yeah, but maybe they both have different goals. But I don't think Genjo's goal is completely good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because it did say exchange. He always has these weird faces he's making. I don't completely trust Genjo yet, but I don't think him and Tsukishima are on the same playing, same thing. And obviously he's manipulating Ichigo, talking about, oh, what do you know about Hura? That's manipulation to me. But
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna see how everything plays out, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram and on Twitter. Link will be in the description below.
Definitely, guys. See you guys later.